Hello children, today we are going to do a higher order derivative, or we call this one as the successive differentiation. So before going to this part of the differentiation, you should have the knowledge of all the previous things, all the formulas and all the different types of differentiation that we have done, you should know. So my suggestion is that before going to this part of the chapter, first just go through all the formulas and all the different types of differentiation that we have done. So let us understand now what is the meaning of higher order derivative or the successive differentiation. So suppose y equals to fx is a function of x. Y equals to fx is a function of x and it is differentiable at point x, suppose there. Then the derivative of this one we will write as dy by dx, and we can denote this one as f dash of x also. Suppose the derivative which you have found out, again it is a function of x and it is further differentiable. If it is further differentiable, then the derivative of this part, that means derivative of f dash of x, we will write as d by dx of dy by dx, and this part we will write as f dash of x, and this one we will denote as d2y by dx2, which is called as the second differentiation, or we call this one as the second order derivative. So the exact term is second order derivative, we call this one. So you can see that the first derivative which we found out here, this is called as the first order derivative, or the first derivative we call this one simply, and this is called as the second order derivative. Now suppose this one is further differentiable. So further differentiable, then the derivative of this d by dx of, that means differentiation with respect to x, of d2y by dx2 is denoted by f triple dash of x, f triple dash of x, and we write or we denote this one as d3y by dx3, and this is called as third derivative or third order derivative. We call this one as the third order derivative of the function there. So if it continues like that, we can further write as fourth order derivative, and it may continue up to nth order derivative also. We call that one as nth order derivative. So this is called successive differentiation or higher order derivative. That means if the differentiation of a function is continuous, or you can find out it differentiation second time, third term like that, then we call this one as the successive differentiation. So this is about what is the meaning of successive differentiation. I am giving you one example in order to make you clear that what is the meaning of second order differentiation. Let us take one example here. Suppose y equals to x square. You can see that it is a function of x, y equals to x square. The derivative of this dy by dx will be written as 2x. And again it is a function of x. You can see it contains x, that means it is a function of x there, and it is differentiable also. Then derivative of this d by dx of dy by dx, we can write this one equals to 2, and the notation of this one is d2y by dx2, which is equals to 2. So you can see that the first derivative of this function exists, and further the first derivative is also differentiable, and we have found out the second derivative of this function there. So we call this one as the second order derivative, or the derivative of second order we call this one. So like that, if further it is differentiable, you can find out the third order derivative, and so on, like that we can find out. So this is about what is successive differentiation or the higher order derivative. So before going to the chapter in detail or doing some questions there, we should know that some of the notations or some notations of the second order derivative there. What are the symbols that we use in the second order or the higher order derivatives there? So remember one thing also there. So there is possibility that if a function is differentiable in the first part, in the second part it may not be differentiable. It may be or it may not be. It is not like that all the functions have the second order derivative or third order derivative. Some functions are there which are not differentiable further. Only one derivative or the first derivative exists there. So I will give you some examples of that also, but before that we should know the symbols of this. So first derivative we denote of a function as dy by dx. The second derivative we denote as d2y by dx square. The third derivative as d3y by dx cube, and the fourth derivative as d4y by dx4, and up to nth derivative you can write in the same way dny by dx to the power n. This is one way or the one notation of that. Another notation is there in terms of y. You can write y dash, y double dash, y triple dash, or you can write this one as y to the y4. This y4 is written in the Roman numeral. So in order to understand one more, we will take y5. y5 means it is the fifth derivative, fifth order derivative, and the nth derivative is written as y to the power n. Like this we can write. Or another symbol is also used here: y1, y2, y3, Like that up to nth order differentiation we can write yn. So you can see that in the subscript we are writing y1, y2, y3 all like this. You have to know these symbols there or notations there, because in examples or in the book you have the questions where any of these notations may be used here. So if you have the knowledge of this notation, then you can do the questions very easily. So remember children, this is not a difficult part, just the derivative we are finding only 2 times 3 times there. So after that, now let us do some examples of this one.